Good morning. How's everybody? I'm Dale Green. I'm the Associate Executive Director of the Arkansas Alumni Association, and glad that everyone is here today. We have a very special treat about the volunteers for our societies and for our chapters to mix and mingle with our wonderful National Board of Advisors. This is an opportunity that happens about every other year, so thank you for being here. Talk to the folks at your table. We would like to have you understand the roles and responsibilities that each other plays in the organization, and we just want to thank you for being volunteers and for serving this wonderful organization. Today, as Thomas mentioned earlier, we're traveling a mountain together. So the question is posed, why membership? Why membership? We're a 501c3 membership-based organization. Why do we have membership? Why do we sell membership? Why do we talk membership? So there's a quick video I want everybody to take a look at. It's about 3 minutes long.
I call it the golden circle. Why, how, what? This little idea explains why some organizations and some leaders are able to inspire where others aren't. Let me define the terms really quickly. Every single person, every single organization on the planet knows what they do, 100%. Some know how they do it, whether you call it your differentiating value proposition or your proprietary process or your USP. But very, very few people or organizations know why they do what they do. And by why, I don't mean to make a profit. That's a result. It's always a result. By why, I mean what's your purpose? What's your cause? What's your belief? Why does your organization exist? Why do you get out of bed in the morning? And why should anyone care? Well, as a result, the way we think, the way we act, the way we communicate is from the outside in. It's obvious. We go from the clearest thing to the fuzziest thing. But the inspired leaders and the inspired organizations, regardless of their size, regardless of their industry, all think, act, and communicate from the inside out. Let me give you an example. I use Apple because they're easy to understand and everybody gets it. If Apple were like everyone else, a marketing message from them might sound like this. We make great computers. They're beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. Want to buy one? Meh. And that's how most of us communicate. That's how most marketing is done, that's how most sales is done, and that's how most of us communicate interpersonally. We say what we do, we say how we're different or how we better, and we expect some sort of behavior, a purchase, a vote, something like that. Here's our new law firm. We have the best lawyers with the biggest clients. We have, we always perform for our clients, do business with us. Here's our new car. It gets great gas mileage. It has, leather seats. Buy our car. But it's uninspiring. Here's how Apple actually communicates. Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. We just happen to make great computers. Want to buy one? Totally different, right? You're ready to buy a computer from me. All I did was reverse the order of the information. What it proves to us is that people don't buy what you do, people buy why you do it. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. This explains why every single person in this room is perfectly comfortable buying a computer from Apple. But we're also perfectly comfortable buying an MP3 player from Apple, or a phone from Apple, or a DVR from Apple. But as I said before, Apple's just a computer company. There's nothing that distinguishes them structurally from any of their competitors. Their competitors are all equally qualified to make all of these products. In fact, they tried. A few years ago, Gateway came out with flat-screen TVs. They're eminently qualified to make flat-screen TVs. They've been making flat-screen monitors for years. Nobody bought one. And Dell came out with MP3 players and PDAs. And they make great quality products, and they can make perfectly well-designed products, and nobody bought one. In fact, talking about it now, we can't even imagine buying an MP3 player from Dell. Why would you buy an MP3 player from a computer company? But we do it every day. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. When we communicate from the outside in, yes, people can understand vast amounts of complicated information like features and benefits and facts and figures. It just doesn't drive behavior. When we communicate from the inside out, we're talking directly to the part of the brain that controls behavior, and then we allow people to rationalize it with the tangible things we say and do. This is where gut decisions come from. You know, sometimes you can give somebody all the facts and your figures and they say, I know what all the facts and details say, but it just doesn't feel right. Why would we use that verb? It doesn't feel right. Because the part of the brain that controls decision-making doesn't control language. And the best we can muster up is, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Or sometimes you say you're leading with your heart or you're leading with your soul. Well, I hate to break it to you, those aren't other body parts controlling your behavior. It's all happening here in your limbic brain, the part of the brain that controls decision-making and not language.
So people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. I like how he repeated that twice. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So membership has features and benefits. We have perks, we have discounts on your auto insurance. Those are all wonderful things that we provide as part of the value of membership. But is that the reason why we're encouraging our friends and family to join? Is that the reason why that we want to have more members as part of the Arkansas Alumni Association? So we believe that your alumni experience is better with a strong connection to the university. And we believe by being a member of the Arkansas Alumni Association that you're provided that stronger connection. Those are our beliefs. That's the why of why we're selling membership. It's not just to promote more car insurance. Don't tell Nationwide that, because we certainly love their affinity relationship, but that's a benefit. That's not the why. There's another thing that we have that I'd like to talk about. So if you go out and search online for a little bit, very basic, superficial searches, why do human beings belong? Why do we join groups? Why does that exist? Everything that you come back to points at Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It basically says, after that all of our safety, security is met, all of our physiological needs are met, if you move up the triangle, it's the love and belonging. So humans have a primal sense to belong. Now this slide has a lot of love and connections of spouse relationships, things like that, but it also has friends in here. It also has the grouping that we put ourselves together. We live in cities, we live in groups, we travel together. We're existent around social behavior. So why is membership important? It improves your alumni experience. It fulfills the primal need to belong. It also strengthens your connections to the university, and it builds loyalty and pride. So the most rudimentary definition of membership is the state of belonging to, or being part of a group or an organization. I like to say it's a vote of confidence for the value of your education. You graduated from Arkansas. I am a believer in my alma mater. I am proud of my degree and the opportunities it has provided for me. Membership strengthens the bond between alumni and each other, and alumni and the university. So, how can you help? How does this fit in with you as our volunteers? You're the front line of what we do. You're in the trenches. You're face-to-face with the 140,000 alumni that are all across the world. You get to look them in the eyes. We see them on game day when they come here for the Hog Wild tailgates, but you get to see them at chapter events, happy hours, get-togethers, Thanksgiving dinner, because a lot of your family are Arkansas grads. So it's really important on the how you can help. We need more members. We need more social ambassadors. I think I missed a slide here, excuse me. Are you tuned into the right channels? Okay, how many of you know what the Auburn score was? I hate to say that, but raise of hands, right? Nearly everybody in the room saw that and then knows the score on that. So, what channels are you tuned into? SEC, Network, ESPN. If you're around in the Arkansas market, you have 4029 and KWA, Razorback Nation. You might have your other media outlets, national outlets that are picking things up like that. So, how many of you know the name of our female engineering graduate that was featured in the most recent Arkansas magazine? She led the NASA shuttle program in its final 6 years. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. Rita Wilcoxon. an 82 grad. So many folks are turned into the news outlets and sports outlets only to get the media spin on Arkansas. You get what they're feeding you. How about tuning into our channels to get the entire picture? Your alumni experience is better with a stronger connection, and being a member provides you with that strong connection. Here are a few ways that, if you're not already tuned into our channels, if you're members right now, which most of you in this room are, these are the ways that you can get our message. Share that message with other people. So how can you help? We need more ambassadors, we need more members. Encourage your friends and family to join. I mentioned Thanksgiving, Christmas, get-togethers. I know people in this room will be with family tomorrow, tailgating, and will sit next to family at the games. Ask your family, ask your friends, ask your neighbors that you see with Razorback flags, are you a member of the Arkansas Alumni Association? I would like to invite you to be a member of something that's great here in Fayetteville, something that connects the 140,000 graduates together. Be a part of that connection. Your alumni experience will be better by being a member of the Arkansas Alumni Association. If you haven't seen the hashtag Arkansas Everywhere, that's our most recent membership drive that we launched back in September. It's very simple in its idea. It encourages us, next slide, to share your story of your experience here, to share your experience of being an Arkansas grad as where you are in your career. We are encouraging people in a visual display to take pictures in your Razorback attire. If you're going on a vacation, if you're at your desk at work and you have a great, your company marquee outside of your building, if you want to snap a picture, feel free to do selfies. Make sure you're being safe about it. Don't stand in the street to get a good selfie of your building. But that's things that we want to see. We have a huge impact in this world as Arkansans, as Arkansas graduates. It's time for everyone else to hear that. It's time to walk around with a little bit of mojo and say, we are maybe a small state, but we're mighty. Our influence is large, and you're going to know about it. And with this Arkansas Everywhere campaign, we want to visually put ourselves in the visual space and say, here we are, we're a force to be reckoned with.
From sand dunes to snowdrifts, from mountaintops to ocean shores, wherever you go, Arkansas is everywhere. Arkansas is in our hearts, in our spirits. It is part of who we are. Arkansas is everywhere. We share our connection through memories, great times, lifelong friendships, and lasting legacies. We are Arkansas everywhere. Join the Arkansas Alumni Association today.
So Witham, if you're familiar with Witham, what's in it for me? What am I going to get out of this experience? Personal satisfaction, knowing that you're spreading the news about your alma mater and what other people can do to join, how they can be involved. The programs and services and resources that we offer are mainly based on revenue generated from membership. So our operating revenue for chapters and societies, constituent engagements, the special events that we put on, a lot of that is generated from your membership dollars. So the more members that we have, the more things that we can do to encourage other people to join and get the message out even further. Of course, please take advantage of the membership perks. We have over 90 perks that we have, over the years, built this program together. There's amazing things in there, and it's not just in Fayetteville. We have some nationwide perks as well. So when you go back to your areas, make sure that you look that up. It's easy to find on our website, arkansasalumni.org. Most of all, it's fun. This is a fun place. We live in the realm of connecting people. The pride, the energy, the nostalgia of your experience in the university here. That's the space that we live in. So share in that space and have fun when you're out there doing the wonderful work that you're doing. Last thing I will say, if you have not joined, for some reason, if you've fallen through the cracks, if we have not done our job to ask you to join, I would like to ask you personally today, join today before you leave this building. Please join today. If you haven't, it's time to renew and you haven't gotten there and done that yet, see Shanna or Terry or Emily at our front desk reception area. Make sure you renew your membership. If you're not sure, if you haven't seen the magazine in a while and you're not sure, maybe it lapsed and you missed it because our lives we know are so busy, no problem. We're not going to hold a grudge. Just make sure that you're up on your membership today. If you already are a member, thank you for that membership. And make it a point at least one time this weekend to ask somebody to join. The person next to you at the game tomorrow, someone at tailgate, just ask them, I'm a member of the Arkansas Alumni Association. Have you considered joining? It's an amazing experience, and your experience will be better and stronger with the university by being a member of the Arkansas Alumni Association. So thank you.